So today I'm going to show you, today I'm going to do a tag video called the Myspace survey. And basically it's kind of like the embodiment of all Myspace surveys. They're just incredibly random and usually make no sense. I don't know, I used to have a Myspace. I don't have a Myspace anymore. I deleted it a couple years ago. And I don't know, I saw this tag on Miss Glamorazzi's vlog channel called The Grid Monster, and I'll make sure to link her video down below. I'm going to post this as a video response, and basically it's just questions that her friend did that she saw on MySpace. So I thought they were really random and funny, and I haven't really given them any thought, so this is just going to be my first impressions other than from what I saw on her video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I have this all on my computer, so I have the questions here, so that's where I'm going to be looking. So if it looks strange that I'm looking this way, that's why I'm doing that. So the first question says, when you looked at yourself in the mirror today, what was the first thing you thought? And I thought, oh my god, I'm getting a pimple on my nose. Like right here. I don't know why I keep getting it on the middle of my nose. It's just awkward. So then the second thing is, what's a word that rhymes with door? That is really random. Sore, core, floor. Anyway, favorite planet. I don't know, I don't really have a favorite planet. My first impulse is to say Pluto, but Pluto's not a planet, so I don't really have a favorite planet. What is the fourth person on your missed call list on your cell phone? I don't have my phone with me, but I'm fairly positive it would probably be my mom. Most likely the majority of my missed calls are either from my mom or from my best friend Marie, because coincidentally whenever they call, I'm sleeping. And I don't mean for that to happen, it just happens. What is your favorite ring on your phone? You know what, I'm just gonna go get my phone, because actually now I remember a lot of these have to do with my phone. So I will be right back. Now I am back, I have my phone and I have some pretzels, because I am starving. Okay, so first off, this is my phone. Don't buy it. It flips and stuff, and that's kind of cool, but I hate it. It like drops calls all the time, and when you call somebody, you won't hear the ring. And then people are like, hello, hello, because you don't answer because you don't know that it connected you. So it's annoying, I really don't like it. So I guess I'll just go back to the last question. Who is the fourth person on your missed call list? Well, let's find out. Missed calls. Yep, it's my mom. I was right. Now, what is your favorite ring on your phone? I guess I'll just show it to you. Nothing, I just can't remember when. I totally don't know the words. Okay, so that's my ringtone. It's also my alarm. Now, a bright or dark room. Again, really random. I usually prefer sunny rooms, but if they're literally saying a dark room, like a photography dark room, well, they're probably not saying that, but I wish they were saying dark room, because when I was in middle school and in high school, I was in a photography magnet program. So I would like develop my own film, and I would make my own pictures using the chemicals and stuff like they do in Walgreens and stuff. I would do that by myself, and that was a lot of fun. I really miss that. So if it were a photography darkroom, I would pick that. If it's just a general darkroom, I would only pick that if I were sleepy, because I can't sleep with the lights on. I just can't. And in general, I prefer sunniness. So what did your last text message you received? What did your last text message say? So let's find out. It was from Marie, and it says, yes, yay Disney, because I just bought a bunch of the Mac Venomous Villains collection. Obviously I didn't buy all of it, but it was my first Mac purchase, and I'd wanted to purchase Mac for like the past couple of months, but I heard about the Disney collection, so I thought that it would be fitting if my first collection was from Disney. And I know you guys have only seen me talk about Universal Studios Orlando and Islands of Adventure, but that's just because I went there 2 years in a row. But really Disney is my passion, and I prefer Disney exponentially over Islands of Adventure. Where is your nearest 7-Eleven? I have no clue. I haven't been to a 7-Eleven in years. Well, actually the gas station by my dad's house, I'm not sure if that's a 7-Eleven or not. I think it's just a normal convenience store. I don't know. I rarely go to 7-Elevens. Who told you she loved you the last? That would be my boyfriend, and that's just a couple of minutes ago. Last furry thing you touched. That would have to be my blanket. I have an obsession with furry blankets and pillows. They're just really comfortable, and I bought one once, like a year ago, and I haven't turned back since. Favorite age you have been so far? That for sure would have to be 8. I know that sounds really random, but when I was 8 years old, that's when I met my best friend Marie and her sister Evelyn. She's still my best friend, though I don't really hang out with Evelyn as much anymore, but I still consider her my best friend and my sister. And we've just been best friends since then. No, it's 13. Wow, we've been best friends for 13 years. That is just mind-boggling. But yeah, so it would have to be 8 years old because I had a million sleepovers, and it was the times we had. It was just so much fun. That was the best year of my life. Easily, by far, the best year of my life. Your worst enemy. I don't really have an enemy. I don't really hate people. I don't, off the top of my head, I don't think I hate anybody. There are some people that in general I dislike, but I don't hate anybody. I don't know. I don't really have an enemy. I guess that's good. But I'm sure I'm probably somebody's enemy. You're never always going to be liked. I don't know. What is your current desktop picture? Oh my god, since I have my computer, I will show it to you. It is the funniest thing. And I'm sorry there's so many things on my desktop. I have like a bunch of folders and pictures. But I took this picture myself. It makes me laugh when I watch it. Okay. That is my desktop. That is Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants. I purchased him when I was out of town in Tennessee. And that is Sully from Monsters, Inc. And basically, I like staged a scene. I got this for free in my cereal box, by the way. And basically, it kind of looks like Sully was murdered, and then Patrick is screaming. And it's just so funny that his face is default screaming. So it always looks like he's going, ah! So that is my desktop, and I put it there because it makes me laugh. Oh my god, it makes me laugh so much. Okay. Do any of you guys do that too, or I'm the only weirdo who makes my desktop picture something to make me laugh? Okay, so that was my desktop picture. What is the last thing you said to someone? And that was me telling my boyfriend that I'm almost done filming. If you had to choose between $1 million or be able to fly, what would it be? Obviously, I would fly. I mean, my goodness, who cares about $1 million when you can fly? Like, physically fly like Superman? That would just be amazing. Wow. Of course I would pick flying. The last song you listened to, that would be my ringtone. Have you ever licked a 9-volt battery? Why would anyone do that? Like, does it like send you like an electrical charge or something? No, I have never licked a 9-volt battery. I mean, not that it's bad. Well, it probably is bad if you do. I don't know. If you've licked a 9-volt battery, let me know. Cause, like, explain it to me. I don't know. How many cars have you owned? I haven't owned any cars. I don't have a car. I wish I did. Are you registered to vote? Yes, I am. That was like the first thing I did when I turned 18. What kind of computer do you use? I use a MacBook Pro. Ever made a prank phone call? And yes, I have, and I never did it again. It was so embarrassing. I got in so much trouble. Okay, so I had a neighbor that I didn't like when I was in elementary school because once he scared my friends at a party, and I just didn't really like him. He didn't seem very nice. So one day as a prank, I called a taxi company and asked them to go to his house. And when I was younger, my voice was even squeakier than it is now. And if you can imagine my voice being any more high-pitched, it's crazy, but it was. So obviously they knew that I wasn't 18 and I wasn't actually trying to get a taxi. So the woman was very smart because I never did a prank call ever again. She said, "Is your address blah, 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 blah?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "We can tell your address from your phone number. Put your mother on the phone right now or I will call the police to come to your house." And I was like, I cried so much, and I put my mom on the phone and I got in so much trouble. But yeah, so I never pranked called again, and every time I heard a siren for the entire week, I swore they were going to get me because I was in elementary school and I was very silly. So, would you go bungee jumping or skydiving? Both, please. I really, like, with the $1 million question in flying, I really want to fly. Like, if I could have any power, it would be to fly. Like, either that or to be able to read everything and memorize it instantly, because I've just always wanted to have that, like, just to know things. I really have, like, a thirst for knowledge, but obviously I can't keep everything. So, yeah, so I would definitely like to go bungee jumping and skydiving because then I would feel like I was flying. And, yeah. So, furthest place you have ever traveled. Me and geography are non-mixy things. I've been to a bunch of places, but honestly, I couldn't picture them on a map. And I know that's really embarrassing, but I've just always been really bad at geography. So I guess I'll just list the places I've been to. I went to Jamaica. I've been to the Dominican Republic, a couple of the Caribbean islands, Key West, New York, Washington, D.C. I think the Dominican Republic is probably the farthest one. Yeah, so I'm going to say Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic. Do you know all the words to the national anthem? Yes, I do. Chips or popcorn? I guess it depends on the chips. If it were Lay's potato chips, like the regular kind, I would take that over popcorn because everyone in this house except me is on a diet, so all we have is baked chips, and it just does not taste the same. I prefer the greasy, fatty chips. They're just, I don't know, just the way they smell, it just grabs me. But if I could have kettle corn popcorn, which is sweet and salty, then I would choose that over any chip. What cell phone provider do you have? I have AT&T, formerly Singular. Have you ever smoked peanut shells? No, and I don't really know what that means. Like, do they literally mean like smoking peanut shells? I don't know. Please explain that to me too, because I don't get it. Orange juice or apple juice? Definitely orange juice. Ever ordered from an infomercial? No, but I have purchased things that are just seen on TV or as seen on TV. You know, they have like that sticker. Like, I have the Kangaroo Keeper, have Purse Sprite. I really want to get the Shake Weight. Yeah. So I haven't purchased anything like calling from an infomercial, but I have purchased them once they were available in stores. Sprite or 7-Up? Definitely Sprite. What message is on your voicemail machine? I believe it's the robot one where it's like, you have called, blah, 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 blah. I have the robot. Where would you like to go right now? Paris. What was the name of your first pet? Honestly, I don't remember. I was really, really, really little. I remember my first dogs were Bobo and Petey, and they died when I was really little. They died when I was in elementary school. But I had a cat before that. We didn't keep her though because my dad was allergic. But I don't remember what she was called. The first cat I remember owning is my cat Teeny Tiny Tulip, and I don't know what possessed me to call her Teeny Tiny Tulip. I just wanted to go with the tea theme. But yeah, so that was my first cat that I remember, and she's still alive and she lives with my mother. Well, she doesn't. She's an outside cat now because we got a dog named Weeble and she didn't like him, so she decided to move outside and only visit to eat and then go back outside. So she's kind of like a moody teenager. But anyway, So that is the end of this really random survey, and I hope you guys found my information interesting. And if you want to do this survey also, I tag all of my subscribers, because it's just really fun and I love watching videos, so make sure to post it as a video response. And I will see you soon. Bye!